Hey guys, it's Connor, the Darkness Titan, letting you guys know that I am not dead, and I am in fact ready to tell you that there's someone who else isn't dead.
Me!
Yay! Hey Matt.
How you doing? It's Arcadian Games back again, alive from the dead, not dead, but high school and whatnot. So
Yeah,
Connor, tell them what we're doing in this video.
yeah, bad news, or I guess good news, depending on the audience. This is post-commentary, and long story short, I fucked up, like always.
Oh yeah, he lost his audio, and that happens a lot with Connor. I don't know how, but it does. So
It's the disadvantages of having a computer that you start off with just to recreationally use and then turn into professional use. That is not a good thing.
oh god, it shows us like I just realized that it showed us doing an intro. Like you were pointing at yourself, like hey guys, like oh my god. All right,
Now
so
that's it.
go on.
Yeah, that's like the weird part of doing post commentary. You see what you're doing and you're like, what was I thinking?
Right.
But now
Alright,
back to
so,
what you wanted to say.
Guys, I just want to say an apology, or make it clear that, I apologize for not posting videos. If people even watch my videos still, probably not, because I don't know. I mean, we've gained subscribers, but are you guys alive? You should like both our videos to prove that you're alive. So, yeah, but anyway, yeah, the reason being that I haven't had any videos, and I know it's going to sound like a big excuse, but school. Which, if it is an excuse, I think it's a very worthy and reasonable excuse.
There are excuses and there are reasons. That is a reason.
Yeah, whatever. Okay, Connor, shut up, okay? Shut up!
Fine.
Alright, but, yeah, during this school year, especially, I've been busy because I've had 2 play productions I've been working on. The Christmas Carol and a show that we do in our high school, annually, I guess I should say. And it's, called Skitsapalooza. It's a big show thing. It's whatever. It's like Saturday Night Live, but I've just been busy with that, and I just died in the video.
Yes.
But that's the whole reason I haven't been posting videos, and since I'm not in this coming up play, I'm gonna be posting videos a lot more. I have a schedule. Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Okay.
Yes, and as for me, guys, I too have like a reason that sounds like an excuse. It's color guard. I told you that about marching band and that I would be all good for the rest of the year. I don't know whether you can consider that a lie or a breaking of a promise or something, but basically, with Winter Guard, we ended up breaking into 2 guards, A and B. That means 2 teams of the same group, and that really puts a damper on everyone's mood. Not only that, I actually ended up being leadership for that, so I had
Making
to...
him extra busy. Oh, and I was a director for Skitsapalooza, so
Yeah, so
that-
basically...
we're important people, and important people need to do important things.
And while we still should have at least tried, I will admit, I'm sorry about that. However,
I didn't try.
I
I gave
wanted
very
to
little
try.
attempt.
Well, I wanted to try, and I'm always like,
I didn't want to try. I know, guys. Some of you want to see my videos. I'm sorry that I didn't post, but I'm a human being too. We've all got things to do in our lives. You're probably busy. I mean, you're obviously not doing anything with your life right now if you're watching either one of our videos, but
especially one towards mainly apologies at this point.
it has nothing to do with the whole content of this video. You just decapitated that guy.
Yeah.
Look at this. Oh, you didn't decapitate him. I would be like, get wrecked. Decapitate.
Yeah, this is a mechanic that I actually really like about the encounter, and my audio for the video is desynced. But it doesn't really matter because there's no in-game audio that I really care about.
Don't be mean, Connor.
I'm not trying to be mean, but basically I am saying Dark Souls 2, when compared to all the other games, really is not the best.
You're right. Oh, I forgot. This is the guy you really like his attack power, and I never really let him do it.
Yeah, it's like, he summons a freaking awesome guy. Just, he summons a potential player, and we killed him too fast. It's like, it was so disappointing.
You just got backhanded by a sword, buddy.
Well, as you see here, we are just wrecking things.
Where am I? Am I doing my casual, just like stay back and let you do all the work kind of thing?
That's us in every... Well, that's me in every Souls game with you. I swear, when you actually end up playing Dark Souls, Demon Souls, and even Bloodborne, you're just gonna be sitting there in the back.
I've been playing Dark Souls. I mean, so far it's been kept up with World of Warcraft, but I am a good level in Dark Souls.
Really? The OG Dark Souls, where have you gotten?
53 level.
In what location?
Yeah.
Yep, you are bullshitting me.
What are all those weird things in that mirror? I never noticed it. What the?
Yeah! And you totally missed it!
I saw none of it.
Yeah, this is the coolest mechanic of the fight. And you just completely miss it.
I'm trying to kill the boss, okay?
And you can see me like, I'm not gonna attack it just so you can see.
You're like dodging the Big McDick sword and whatnot. And...
Yeah, I didn't want to actually hit it so that way you could actually see it being alive, and it's like, it's so cool, and you just,
Yeah. It's alright. It doesn't really matter.
I guess.
Are you gonna...
And
Oh, for a second I thought you were gonna, like... I didn't see that there was an elevator right there, so I thought you were just gonna jump down that hole. This is a great idea.
I'm gonna jump! You see, that's the thing about the Souls games. There actually are places in the games to where you actually do have to jump down, something to which you would think would kill you.
Which, that just... You can't trust Dark Souls at all.
Dude, you want to talk about trust. Fucking Bloodborne. You don't know what NPCs are good and what are not.
That's okay.
No, I am serious here. It's like, I can't even describe. It's like, I can't say anything without spoiling.
I have an Xbox and a PC.
And that's to where you're
Connor,
gonna have to ask.
who is going to be... Who else is going to hear this conversation? Who else is going to hear this conversation? It's not like we have people watching these videos.
If we do, then that's a miracle.
You guys are watching our videos by your own will.
Like, what's wrong with you?
Who's next to you with the gun at your head?
Ah.
If it's Vladimir, tell him I said hi, because I've been paying him to make more views on my YouTube channel.
I've been paying the president of Russia to get more views on my YouTube channel.
I just said Vladimir, not Putin.
That, to be honest, who do you think of first when you hear the name Vladimir? Legitimately.
The Impaler.
Who?
Dracula.
Is that something in a book? Because...
No, Connor, that...
I'm lost
Vlad
here.
the Impaler. Do you not know who Vlad the Impaler is?
No?
What kind of uncultured, non-Transylvania type... You're backhanding that dude.
I know I am, and it's awesome. I love the rings.
I love
yeah,
the physics in this game. How I'm able to hold an axe that's probably, like, weighs, like, 500 pounds. And a
like,
shield that looks like a wall. And I'm one-handing it, yeah. Needless, I'm wearing armor.
And you see, that's to where you don't need to worry about defenses at all. I mean, if you want to be the tankiest mofo in the game, fine, by all means do it. But otherwise, there's no need. Your skill is your defense.
Oh my god. Speaking about skill and stats.
Lane.
Lane.
That's basically an inside story thing for those of you.
It's an inside story that I was incited on because I wasn't there for this. No.
Yeah. What?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was.
Oh, is this where I got that giant? Yeah, I got the giant weird dildo hammer and.
Dildo hammer. It doesn't really look like a dildo. It just. I don't know what it would look like otherwise.
A dildo.
No.
It looks like a giant metal rock candy stick.
Oh, that's so good.
Oh, I love this.
Speaking of rock, what?
You guys know what rock candy is? The like, it's damn near. It's like crystallized sugar
On a stick.
On a
What
stick.
more do you need to know?
Yeah, like, I mean, if you want to talk America, talk rock candy. Just sugar on a stick.
Dude, I have a funny.
Wrecking these guys. Just check this out. Yeah, take it. And
Yeah,
then,
but dude,
like,
I
go on.
have a really funny story about the rock candy.
No, you don't.
It's like, well, I wouldn't call it funny, but at the very least, it's like something you can at least tell it to people, and they'd be like, "Dude, you're an idiot." That's
Well-
the kind of story this is.
We're professional idiots.
Yes, we are, and it's basically in 7th grade. I went to Washington D.C. as part of the like the Kennerelli trip. You know how they advertise it, and it was the last day. We were in like a little town square, like very old, nice looking. Here, you're gonna get poisoned, or at least try not to.
You're the one that gets poisoned.
Exactly. It's like we were in this town square-ish place, and I was in a group. We decided to go to a candy shop for like the last half hour before we had to leave. And all I wanted to stock up on, like the only thing I wanted, was freaking rock candy. Well, like, this isn't the last day, it was the second to last day. And I had my rock candy, and I was eating it, like, one stick before I got back to the hotel. We had the night, and it's like, all good and all that. And then we get back on the bus to go to the airport, so we can
Did these
leave.
two just kill themselves? Like you were patting the giant like mammoth thing's butt. You were like making bun like maraca or whatever the fucking drums, whatever those are. The bongos. There we go.
Bongos.
Bongo. Oh, bongo? Is it bongo?
Yes.
Oh. Well, it looked like they killed him. So anyway, go on.
Yes. And basically, I left my rock candy in the fridge because back when I was in 7th grade, I was an idiot, and I thought crystallized sugar needed to be refrigerated for some reason. So I put it in the mini fridge, like so I can take it out and have it all nice and fresh on my way back to Vegas. However, when we were leaving the hotel, I left the entire bag of like over a dozen bits of rock candy in the bag, in the mini fridge, and I just wasted my money.
So Consuela, who was cleaning the room, looked through that refrigerator and was like, "Hey, I think
rock
Lupe
candy here."
made these." So you practically just left all of that rock candy back there. Didn't
Yes,
even
and
share some with me. How dare you?
I didn't know you back in 7th grade.
I knew you.
I don't know if you're being serious on that or not.
No, I did. You were in the play. I watched that play. You were in the musical. No, you weren't. Yes, you were. Yes, you were. Yeah,
Yes,
you
I
were in the
was.
musical. Connor
And let
can
me tell you-
sing. Sing, Connor.
I will always love you.
Oh, it's music to my ears.
Any other time that's not a video, you would probably freaking slap me.
No, so, yeah. Anytime he starts singing, I get so angry at him. His singing is god awful. And that's not an opinion. That's not an opinion. That's just a fact.
We even had an argument on how everything's opinion based, but no, my singing is literally the worst.
Oh my god, don't even tell them about our arguments.
I'll only say they take more than 2 hours.
No, like, last argument we had about the whole talent thing and freaking how it's all opinion based, that went from 8 to 12 o'clock.
And then we went from opinion to fact for 3 hours.
And then fact to scenarios for like, and I don't think anybody in that whole conversation would be like, none of these guys make sense. Not like.
If you want to talk about not making sense, ask Nate. I would love to hear his input with what we were arguing about.
All right, so offensive language coming up. So we were in school. It was lunchtime. Set up a scenario for them. We were in school.
It was the day of silence.
It was the Day of Silence, and if you guys do not know, the National Youth Day of Silence is where a group called GSA in our high school, at least that's what they call themselves, it stands for the Gay Straight Alliance. And that's where, like, gays, straights, I was about to say alliances. The Horde!
Or the Alliance.
Bisexuals, transgenders, etc. That guy is interrupting me in my sentence.
It's very
they all
disturbing.
go into one club and whatnot, and they do this Day of Silence, is where for a whole day, or for a whole school day, you don't speak, and that shows what does it say on the card? That it echoes.
It
through
just basically
the silence
represents
of those who don't come out with it.
It's basically It's like the whole way you understand it is a little bit ambiguous. However, the whole point is that I am standing up for those who cannot stand up for themselves by being silent.
Yeah, and our buddy Nate, not the Nate that I had gamed with, like, pre-Connor YouTube channel. Like, this was when I was making Minecraft videos, which I feel like making again. I'm that bored to where I need to make Minecraft videos.
It's the call of the craft.
World of Warcraft. No.
Eh.
Yeah, no, but this Nate, he was, we were talking, like, he said that, we had this argument. Nate said that, just because you're doing a Day of Silence, it's not going to change anything. And it's more of symbolizing than protesting. If it was protesting, you would continue more than a day. But you were just symbolizing that people stand up and that... It's hard to explain. But if you guys get the point, then congratulations. If you don't, I apologize. But Nate says that it's not going to change anything. You're punching my nards in that video.
That's basically how we felt about Nate.
Yeah, seriously, we just want to, like, pummel his nuts. That sounds weird.
I want to pummel your nuts.
Ugh. Okay, so Bad Nate Breath. Bad Breath Nate. I mean, we said an example, and we use the term fag, otherwise known as faggots. Now, no one should ever say that to anybody, and we do not condone anything. Don't ever say that to anyone. Just saying. Just letting you know, I don't know how to do the whole freaking pre-Tosh.0 warning or whatever. But, oh, get wrecked. But, Nate had said that it was not a derogatory term. And this is where it gets really freaking weird. Because while everybody who... The people who were on Nate's side at first were no longer on Nate's side.
The only
because
thing they actually agreed about was that they thought that the Day of Silence was pointless. But then when Nate started talking about this shit, that's when everybody turned against him.
yeah, because it just made no sense. Oh god, you just got smacked by a sword.
And easy peasy.
Okay, so Nate, he goes on about what was it, like sweatpants or something?
Yeah, it's like he uses sweatpants and shirts as an example.
I don't know. Okay, so he's like, it's not the his argument, his rebuttal was, it's not offensive because I don't take offense to it, which may be the most ignorant thing I've heard that day. But what made it, what just like topped the cherry on the stupid cake was the fact that he started talking about like sweatpants. He's like, no. Let me say this. Let me say this. Just calm down. You do your Day of Silence right now. This whole time, like Connor's freaking out with the biggest like smile, and he's just. It was.
It's like
so,
I literally did the Michael Jackson. I'm here to read the comments.
Yeah,
thing.
seriously, that's his entire thing. He had a thing of chicken.
I just had like a
yeah, chicken and rice.
And I was just like, I'm only here to read the comments.
But Nate said that this was his example. He said to me, Matt, say your sweatpants think that they're shorts, all right? And they believe that they are shorts. And okay, so they believe that they're shorts, and I don't remember the whole lot of this, but then he said, and someone says to those sweatpants that they are not shorts, that they are sweatpants, and that the sweatpants get angry. And this is where we just totally interrupted him because we were lost by the fact that he brought up sweatpants. Let alone the fact that the sweatpants are getting talked to by somebody, and that they're getting offended. And why do the sweatpants think that's shorts? And what does this have to do with the whole argument of fag being a derogatory term?
It's like, it's not, even if we were managed to somehow compare these two things, like, somewhat, they're still totally different ballparks.
Seriously.
I mean, I get how you're trying to, like, make different bases, but different ballparks entirely? No.
No. It was a weird day that day. But regardless,
Hilarious for me.
The Shrine of Amana. Did
Yes.
I find this place? Yeah, I did.
Yes, you did.
I did, yeah.
It's the most beautiful and yet most asshole-ish place in the entire game.
I love the soundtrack.
I know every Souls game, including Bloodborne, has had the most amazing soundtrack, and I want it all.
All of it?
Yes, every last track.
It's so peaceful. And you know what? You know what?
What?
It just brings a better way. Just this peacefulness just brings a great way to end this video because we ran out of time for this video.
We still got, like, yeah, there's very little time.
Yeah, and you're probably gonna go back to Majula or something. But anyway, guys, with this peaceful music, like, subscribe, and comment. Comment what you thought in either one of our videos, what you thought of the video. Comment what do you want to do next. Like if you liked the video, dislike if you didn't like it, still helps us out, and subscribe if you want to see more. Bye-bye.
Have a nice day, everyone.